All right, day number 4. So back width and bicep or elbow flexor day. So wide pull-ups, I'm going to be doing rope, max reps for 10 sets every 90 seconds on the second. Again, don't worry about the number you get. You want to keep your shoulders squeezed back and try to bring those elbows backwards. So you definitely will not be able to get as many as you normally do if you do them correctly. Then chin-ups, 5 sets of 5. That's going to be hitting the biceps quite a bit, or elbow flexors, brachialis. Then cable row, straight arm pull down, more lats, and then 2 bicep exercises. So let's get after it. All right, so we're going to be doing an interval set, 10 rounds of the pull-ups. It's going to be 90 seconds, so 1 minute and 30 seconds. Max reps. Remember, squeeze your shoulder blades together. So it's almost like if you're doing a behind the neck lat pull down, because you want to extend the humerus and then adduct it at the same time. So that's the goal. A lot of times when we do pull-ups, we're kind of like this. You can get more reps. Another thing, full range of motion. So you actually want to hang for about a half second between each rep. No partial reps, because we want to stretch that lat. All right, now we're going to do chin-ups. So bicep work, upper back. The goal is to try to pull yourself over the bar as high as you can to bend the elbows. The more you get elbow flexion, the more bicep is going to be involved. And that's what we want to focus on right now. So 5 sets of 5. You want to go nice and slow. Again, by pulling yourself above the bar, it's going to be very difficult to add weight. And you want to do a full hang. So you want to hang completely down before pulling yourself up for the next rep. Do all the reps with one arm and then switch. The reason why I'm going to do that is because holding it like this position, the legs actually might fatigue before the back does. So if you do it with one arm, you can brace yourself and then pull. That way your legs and low back are not going to fatigue before the lats do. So we're going to go ahead and do it like that. That way you can get a little bit more weight as well. And we're full protraction. So right there. There. See how I'm changing my angle from here to here? That pulls the weight. So you have to do that and decrease the weight. You don't really want your hip angle to change. So whatever you're going to use, here or here or here, make sure it doesn't change as you're pulling the weight. All right, last back exercise, straight arm pull downs. Really good lat exercise. It's humeral extension. That's what the lats do in addition to adduction. So instead of doing humeral extension, you could also do one arm humeral adduction. I tend to feel these a little bit better doing it this way. You want to stretch that lat as much as possible and then extend it as much as possible. You are going to feel tricep soreness because you're working the triceps, the long head, because it also does humeral extension. Bicep movements left. Rear facing, or you're just going to face away from the machine. Cable curl. These mimic incline dumbbell curls because it puts your shoulder on humeral extension or stretch. Puts the long head, the bicep on a stretch. I really like these. If you have the ability to do these at a gym, I do these. See how it pulls my shoulder backwards and then come up like that. We'll do them bilateral, so both arms at the same time. You can do alternating, you can do static holds. They're really good. A lot of different options if you have the bilateral handles. All right, 1 minute rest between sets. Should go pretty quick. Which means you can't do too heavy of a weight on the second and third set. Last is going to be slight angle. See, the angle is very minimal. Alternating dumbbell curls. Okay, last exercise, you can see by the slight angle, this isn't a traditional incline dumbbell curl, but also not an upright dumbbell curl. So it just changes up the angle a little bit so we don't get bored. Change up the different areas of the muscle belly that you're hitting. That's the most important thing in developing muscles, is hitting them from different angles and different rep ranges. So that's what we're doing. So a high angled incline dumbbell curl. Day 4 in the books, off day tomorrow, then we're back at it with sumo deads. See ya.